Hi, this is Jeffrey Rhoades from experimentalhomesteader.com. And before I begin, I wanted to say I did receive this item for free or at a reduced price for honest opinions. All opinions are our own. And what I have today is the VMATE Car Reversing Kit 4.3 TFT LCD rear view mirror monitor. It's the Intelligent Parking Assistance System. This is a nice little kit right here. It has 4 sensors, a backup camera, a buzzer, rear view mirror monitor, and all the wiring needed. It also includes 2 different sized hole saws that you attach to your drill so as to drill out the holes for the sensors and for the camera. The camera is a little bit smaller than the sensors, and it has 2 different size hole saws for that, which is very nice because this way you're not trying to find the right size. It comes with the correct size saw for the holes that you need. It does have a little controller that's labeled here. There's a spot for the power, the monitor, the buzzer, and then the 4 sensors. This does have a double-sided sticky pad so that you can use to attach to whatever surface wherever you're going to put this. There are also holes where you can actually put screws in if you're going to attach it that way. This is the user manual that it comes with, which has the wiring diagrams also for it. Depending on which system you have, which we have the number 5, the rear video parking sensor system. So I'll be using that to wire everything in, because there's also a 4 sensor, there's an 8 sensor, there's just the rear video, but we have the rear video plus parking sensor system. And I am going to be putting all 4 sensors in the rear bumper and attaching the camera in the rear. And the rear view mirror, I do kind of like this. This is the rear view mirror that it comes with, and it actually will just clip onto the mirror that we already have, which is very nice rather than having to detach the mirror or mess with the mirror system at all. Really, this just will clip on and we'll be good to go. There are a lot of wires involved with this, but the wires are of a fairly heavy duty coating, and they're actually fairly long. Several of them are quite extensive, so as to be able to reach basically anywhere within your car, depending on what kind of car you have. But I think this will cover most any size vehicle. Luckily we have a small car, so it'll be even easier. And so this is basically the system set up here in the box. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be going out to the car here in a few minutes and getting started installing this. So I will be back shortly with some of the installation. I'm going to do this in stages and just give you just little pieces of the installation rather than trying to film the entire time, because I'm still in the process of figuring out exactly how I'm installing this. I still have to look at the car, figure out how I'm going to run the wires from the bumper into the trunk area, how to get the rear view light get into it so that I can attach, because this does wire into one of the backup lights, so that when you put your vehicle into reverse, it will automatically come on and give you, the camera and the sensors functioning. So we'll be back and show you some more of this shortly. So bear with me, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so we're back. So far what I've done, I've removed one rear light, and I've wired in on my positive, my 3 positive lines. One line is going to the video monitor, rear view mirror in the front. One is going to be going to the camera, and the other is going to be the power source for the control box. I'm going to mount the control box inside here on the other side of this lighting system. I've wired my grounds in over here. Just as you know, there's a metal pole here that's going to attach to that attaches here in the metal of the framework. So, and I've run into one small snag so far with all of this. The positive power line going to the video monitor system in the front seems to be a little short. So I'm either going to have to disconnect it back here, which I don't really want to do because I want it connected into one of the backup lights so that it only comes on when I'm backing up. Or I have to wire it in up front somewhere to power it, and it'll be on basically continuous. Or I may be able to find a simple connector, an extender, kind of like what they provided for the video for that system up there, and just wire it with an extra extension. So I'm going to go ahead and put my light back into place, and then I will finish wiring everything. I still need to drill all my holes for my sensors and my backup camera, but it's getting there. So we'll be back in a little bit, and I'll show you some more progress. Okay, so we're back again. I know I was going to show you more of what I was doing, but I had some issues, and so I just went ahead and finished everything, and I'm going to show you the finished product. I installed our 4 sensors into the bumper. I drilled out the holes, put the sensors in, ran the wires through. I had to drill a hole through the body of the car in order to get the wires up into the trunk area. This is the camera. I mounted it right here over the license plate. Tried to kind of center it in the car so as to give it the best view. I mounted the control box up inside the trunk next to the light here. Okay, so here's the control box mounted to the frame of the car next to the tail light. This is the light that I attached the wiring to. I connected up to one of the reverse lights so that when I put it into reverse, it gets power to the control box and to the buzzer and to the camera and to the video monitor. Okay, so I wired everything up. We did run into another kink in the into the installation. The power cord coming from the back tail light to come up here to power up this video monitor rear view mirror was too short. It only came to about the back of the driver's seat. And so I actually had to splice in some wires in order to get enough length to get up here to be able to actually power the rear view mirror. Now I will show you. I've turned the key on, but I'm not going to start the car. I'm going to put it into reverse, and you can see in the rear view mirror, this is the camera in the back showing the driveway, And there's actually zones here. There's a green, a yellow, and a red zone showing you distance to the object behind you. Okay, and Sheri is going to walk in behind the vehicle, and you can hear okay, so now she's at a safe distance. Okay, as she approaches, you did it too fast. Okay, what you hear, it'll start off with just a beeping as you get too close. Okay, and there's also arrows up here to indicate that it's on which side of the vehicle. Once it gets too close where you need to stop, it'll actually say stop up here. Okay, it also goes to a steady tone. So when you hear that single solid tone, you're too close to the object, and you really have to stop. But you've got these zones here that you can see. There's the green, the yellow, and the red. The green, that means you're safe. The yellow, you're getting close. And the red, you're within that stop range. You need to be stopping right away. And I do like the fact that you can still see in the rearview mirror. You can still use it as a mirror. And as soon as you take it out of reverse, it shuts off and you just have a mirror again. So it's really nice. I like the fact that it does come with its own video display in the mirror, because we've seen some that don't provide any kind of video with it, a video monitor. Some don't come with a video monitor, so you have to connect them into some other monitor. This one actually clips onto your regular mirror with spring-loaded clamps. Okay, and so you've got your regular mirror there, and you can just put this on here. Let me see if I can remember how to do it. Okay. And it just clamps on and you're ready to go. And this is a actual video monitor. So I love this system. I'm looking forward to using this, and I think it's going to make me be a little more aware, give me a little more awareness behind the vehicle. I just have to not solely rely on this system, but still turn my head and look behind me as well. But so far, I think this is going to be really nice. So thank you and have a great night.